What do you do, beautiful people, when you have lots of onions? Kindly share in the comment section. We'll be glad to learn a thing or two from you. My name is Sianoki, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. Today, though, I am sharing what I do with my onions when I have a lot of them so that they don't go bad. The very first thing I do is to make sure that they are kept in a very well ventilated area. I bring it outside most of the time when I'm available, put it out in the sun, and then every now and then I just go in and check for the ones that are getting soft, ones that are going bad, and then I take all of them out. The next thing I will do is to go ahead and peel all of them. I was actually tempted to plant this, but I didn't. So, yes, when the onions are going bad, you don't get to peel them nicely. Like I don't know how to describe it, but all I'm trying to say is that I didn't spare anything at all. I made sure that I got the most of it because I am going to, give this a blend anyway. So, I'll be doing two things with these onions, but before that, of course, I have to give them a very, very thorough wash. Once I'm done washing this, I'll be cutting them into blendable sizes, okay? And then I will give this a blend. Now I'm adding enough water for the start because I want this to be able to move the blender. Once I'm done blending for the first time, everything didn't fit in, so I'll add in the rest. And at this point, I don't need to add a lot of water, so that is how I go about it. Okay, once I'm done blending, the next thing is to bring out my ice cube containers and then put them in it. Now, the next thing I'll do is to cover this and keep it in my freezer. I'm covering this for two reasons. First reason, to avoid spillage, and then the second reason, to trap the fragrance so that it does not affect other food stuff in the freezer. Feel free to use a cling film. I had run out, so I used this new plastic bags, okay? And then after they were frozen, I'll just take them out of the ice cubes containers and then I'll bag it. So this is one way I store my onions. Not only is it preventing the onions from going bad, preventing waste, but then it is also going to make cooking easy. Whenever I want to make something, I just take it out, I let it thaw, and then I use it. So the second thing I am going to do is to dry the onions, and drying the onions also give this onion a different flavor, and yeah, so basically that's it. I usually dry it in the sun, but the sun does not give it this crisp that you would want to blend into powder. So when I dry it in the sun, I come back, put it in my oven so for it to become very crispy so that I can easily blend it into powder. And that is what I did, and this is what we have. Use this to, your for your stir fries, and even add it to your spice. It has this nice fragrance that it adds to your spice. I just want to state though that I don't like to do a lot of this. I do more of the blending and less of the powder, because the powder has this ability to cake. When you leave it on the shelf for a long time, it just comes together, it becomes solid, and it's very difficult to use. So I do the powder that is able to last for like a month or two. After 3 months, you notice that it just starts becoming compact and altogether. Okay, so that's just what I've noticed. Kindly let me know what you do with your onions. I'll be glad to know. And thank you so much for joining me. Hope you smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you.